Flip it, ship it, welcome to UC Vintage. Last week's wins, come see where they go. Play Vinted, watch the numbers grow.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a new video. First, I'd like to start by apologising for the shit show of a video I did last week. I was not happy with it at all. I tried to pull something off in my mind and it just didn't show on the video. And I said that in the video as well, that I wasn't happy with it, and a few people also said it wasn't great, which I knew. So this is my new take on the video. Let me know what you think of the intro, good or bad. It's always good to know. And I'd also like to thank all the new subscribers. I think I've had 40 new subscribers, so I really appreciate you if you are here. Thank you very much. And we'll go on to what items I have sold last week. So the first item that I sold was this Philips Stewardess travel iron and bag. I seen this in the charity shop and it just looked so it looked like 70s. I don't know where it was from, but it looked vintage or retro. And they had it up for £4, and I thought that surely has to be worth something. And I think I ended up selling it for £14 or something like that. So that was not a too bad wee flip. And second here we have it's a Marks & Spencer's M&S Blue Harbour 100% linen shirt. I paid £2 for this and I sold it for £15.80. So that was a good wee profit in that. Always look out for M&S, depending on the brand and if it's high quality or if it's linen, stuff like that usually goes quite well, especially around summertime. I like selling my media, and this is the box set of Blackadder Remastered. I would have paid £1 for this at the charity shop, and as you can see, sold for £8.90. Here we have an All Saints men's leather biker jacket small. I purchased this back in end of July. I'd actually done a wee kind of vintage haul. I bought 6 All Saints jackets for less than, I think it was like £18. Sold 4 already. This is the 4th one to sell, and had this up for £59.99. Person offered me £50. I accepted. That's one gone, and I've got 1 jacket left, which isn't even listed yet, so I'll need to get that listed. Here we have a pair of Mountain Warehouse outdoor kind of walking trousers, and I would have paid £3 for them. Had them up for 12, took an offer of 10, in and out, easily done. Here we have a pair of Diesel Darren jeans, regular fit with tapered bottoms. I would have paid £3 for these and I sold them for £28.70. Always pay I'm lucky where I am. The 2 charity shops that I go to, all their trousers and jeans are £3 or less, so I do really well. Now this Rab Fuse 2 women's jacket I got, I think it was the first week in December, and I thought it would have sold before Christmas, but it didn't. It just sat there, so it was up for £54, and I think I took an offer of 47, 48, but it was good to get it out the road, and I must have about 10 or 12 Rab items in my store right now, so it's good to get rid of one. And I was talking about getting rid of one. I sell 2 Rabs in a couple of days. The Rab Synchrono Polar Tech Fleece. I think I had it up for £44, took an offer of 38. Get it out the door, glad to get the money back in. And this is a Dunlop large red golf full zip kind of windbreaker, brand new with tags. I think I got it back in June, and I think I've had somebody offer. I had it up for £20, and every time somebody offered me like £8 or £10, I just wasn't taking it. Then somebody offered £16. I was like, you know what, let's get rid of it, get it in, get it going. Now this is another good resale, the Encyclopedia Prehistorica Mega Beast pop-up book. It was Ash from Saundersop that he had a video on one of them, and true enough, I watched that video the very next day. I walked into the charity shop and one of them was sitting right there, and I was like, holy crap, and I picked it up. Now whether that's because it was in my mind and I was looking for it, or chances are they've been lying about willy-nilly and I just didn't know about them. But yeah, that's been in my store now for maybe 8 weeks, 6 weeks. Picked it up for £1, sold it for, what was it, £27 something. Really good bargain. So next we have this Fat Face 100% super soft cotton XL polo shirt. I think it was up for 12, it went for 10. Really nice t-shirt. And next we have this Tailor Square 100% wool tailor fit blue checkered blazer. It's been sold and the customer now wants to return it, saying it doesn't fit, even though I put the pit to pit and the jacket size up. So I'll need to decide what I'm going to do with this one. We'll see. Then we've got the Converse Chuck Taylor All Stars kind of high platform shoes. They were, I think, £4, sold for 22, or was it 25? I can't remember, but they sold. Patagonia, brand new with tags. Jumper. This sold before, but the customer didn't like it, returned it. They paid for it, so they paid for the return shipping, and it went back on for sale. And I think it sold for £37. So good wee deal there. Next we just have a standard pair of Wrangler jeans. I think these were up for 17. I can't remember now if they went for maybe 12, £13 now. Castor Performance, brand new with tags. I think it was up for 14. I sold it for, I think it was like £11.50. Still made like £7 on it or something like that, so it was good. Always pick these up. If I see an audiobook CD box set, I always do a check. They always sell really well. 50p into £6.50. Nintendo DSi console, bought from the charity shop for £30. And a couple of days later in another charity shop, I bought 3 games, 50p each. Stuck it up for 74 and I sold it for £69. So that was a good kind of £39 profit in that one. Lyle & Scott vintage medium brand new pullover. Had it on for 15 and sold it for, I think it was 12. Brand new pair of Regatta Performance cargo trousers. They sold for £22, paid £4. I'll get 3 pair of them. So there's 2 still up. Good deal on them. Second to last, took a punt on this. The Beano and the Dandy Annual 2026, both brand new, 50p each. I thought surely that's got to be worth something. Stuck them up, sold within a day, £12 for both. Good wee bargain. And lastly, a Barber Laundryman 2XL orange shirt, £17 I had it up for. I think I sold it for 14 or 13.70 odd or something like that. So there's a sale. So I think that was like 20 odd sales this week. So obviously upping my shop from 270 listings to 400 did help. It boosted my sales. It kind of more than doubled my sales. Hopefully you like this style better. This was my original style of doing my weekly videos, opposed to that monstrosity that I posted last week. That was just terrible. Anyway, any comments, thoughts, ideas, anything you want to know or share, let me know down below. And as always, stay safe, take care, catch you later.